problem with the centerboard is the more you leave the main, you reduce the side force, because the centerboard is going outside of the water, and you got the effect, and you reduce the performance of the and when you are on the dagger foil. The dagger foil, the more you push the boat, the more you side down, and the faster, the quicker you fly the hull. And one set to another set, I think we've gained almost 2 knots in wind speed to fly her. So, and the idea was when we discovered that Alinghi was a boat for light wind. First of all, the boat was dedicated for an average condition. We didn't know whether it would be a venue like Cascais with wind regular, or West Indies, or Cape Town, or any of these things. Or it appears that it was dedicated for light wind. We had to push the boat in light wind condition, and that was one of the options, was to go on a fall, to be able to fly earlier than with the previous configuration. Yeah.
So now you've moved also into open 60s with Guillaume Verdier.
Yes.
And how has your multi-experience carrying over into this?
It's always basic. I think our work is very basic. We want to be as powerful as possible for the minimum weight. That's, I think, that's a kind of true for multi-hull. The same thing with single hull. Mm-hmm. And I think it was quite new at this when we designed to think about sailing light, and it's even more critical when you where if you put the power, but the guy is not able to power because he's alone, you just lose what you are looking for. Being able to adapt the power of the boat for one man, that was and the second thing was we always wanted multi-hulls with bike by adding some vertical force, by dynamic feature. Like we tried to keep on this direction for monohulls too.
The gap changing a bit, or getting closer between monos and multis with the coils and things of that nature?
Yeah, it has, but I think a monohull, and if you want power, you will have to have a lead keel, and you will have to add ballast, and so you have to heavier the boat and the multi. So there will be a difference anyway. Monohulls was the performance of the multi, I'm pretty sure. For 25 years, I think so.
I saw a press release and an announcement a few months back that Frank and Groupama would be the Volvo Ocean Race. Yes. I was sort of surprised that the next line did not say V-lining. In fact, they went with Juan Comoyagen. Did that surprise you? Did First and discuss it, or will we see a VPLP Volvo 70 sometime soon?
The story is we have been in contact with Frank very closely for the 3 months before they announced that, and we have a long-term relationship with Frank. We have been working with him for almost 10 years. We had 3 boats with him, so we have some very good relationship with his team, and he likes some global concept, and he likes our way of working to explain what we do, to put them in the trade-off, and this. So that's what he wanted, and that's why he came toward us. I think at a stage he just remained reasonable and say, no, I have to present him the best, and the best was Juan in Volvo, and I think that's why he says, why don't you work with? And we say, come on.
I don't know anyone that can work with Juan.
We are working very nicely with Guillaume. We are very good friends, and we share lots of things with. That's because we know each other. We are able to listen to them. That's why. But I don't see where we would have the legitimacy to be a co-architect with Juan Comoyagen.
Racing, solo ocean racing is religion in France. Yeah. You have 1 million people at the Transat Jacques Vabre start. The Orma 60s came out of some of the best racing ever. Will the Volvo Ocean Race with a French entry, will it capture the French's imagination like the solo races do?
Well, it's true that the big handicap in France is a single-handed program, and I think that's why there is not a lot of selling in the class. And our aim is try to be more international. So getting a Volvo program should be a good challenge for us, yes. But we have to find out who would be confident in what we can do, because we didn't prove anything in Volvo. But Volvo is not a very complicated boat compared with the boats we have designed already. And we have met the other class, like multihulls, which are rather complicated boat. IMOCA 60s, or complicated as the multihulls, and so it's not. It doesn't frighten me at all. But
do you think the French pay attention to the Volvo with Groupama entered? Do you think they'll follow it? Do you think they'll care?
I hope so, because it could open to other French sponsors and for the next the Volvo after. Already we are working on a project. I don't know if you heard about the multihull project.
We have heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, and this project, I think, puts lots of things together. Put some more international crew on a multi-hull around the world. That's quite exciting, and we start quite well, thanks to Michel and people who put some money in it, and being launched at the end of the year, and will be 4 boats being in last 2000, and I think if we in this class, we can have some pretty good program for multi-ocean racing. Yeah.
And another idea that we've asked a lot of people this week. Would the America's Cup work in multi-hulls with match racing, but would it work in multi-hulls? What do you think about that?
I don't think there would be any multi-hulls anymore. I'm a bit sad about that. But I'm pretty sure that America, being the top of the mondial selling races, it's not with the fastest boat of the world, and I think it's say that we need to have a slow boat just because they can match together. The format has to change. We have to change. If you always look at behind, you never go forward.
Do you think there's an alternative to have it America's Cup and also with multis, like a big box rule kind of multi? But that's a one design also.
Yeah, that's one design. Yes, it's not the same as it was. I think this cup for us was interesting because there were different concepts, and one design is just a support, and with the support you make the difference. One thing I don't know what kind of rules they are going to put to paper for the next America's Cup, but if the idea is to have fun, we'll have the same problem with regard to the match. The fast boat is not a good boat for a match race.
With the can keel.
Yeah, because the difference in speed by 5 degrees angle of wind is so important that I think you want to have boats which are between 9.5 to 12 knots, and so you stay together, and you fight together. Otherwise, have a little option, gain 1.5 knots,
and you're gone.
And you're gone.
Let's